Hey, happy Friday. Hope you're having a great week. Checking in with the rates update. And we've had a little bit of improvement in the mortgage-backed securities market this week. First few days of the week, we were lower or better in price. And now the last couple of days here, we've been slightly worse. We opened this morning, Friday, worse in the mortgage-backed securities market, but then we got the CPI report, Consumer Price Index, which is an inflation measure, and that came in at 3% year over year. The expectation was 3.1%. But where the markets really reacted to this was the owner's equivalent rent number, and so that's just the average amount that people are paying for rent across the country. And rental cost has been going down for several months now, and so this last report in September was a significant improvement. Lower rents equals lower inflation. Lower inflation equals lower mortgage rates. Lower inflation also paves the way for additional Fed rate cuts, which the stock market likes. So both the stock market and bond market recouped their losses from the day and now are slightly in the positive. So that was something really good to see. We've got the Fed meeting next week. Expectation is they'll be cutting 0.25% on the Fed funds rate. We'll also be getting the Q3 GDP number if the government shutdown is not continuing through the end of next week. Otherwise, that will likely be delayed. But lower inflation longer term paves the way for lower mortgage rates. We're also going to be watching for commentary from Fed Chair Jerome Powell relative to pulling back on their quantitative tightening program. So the Fed has been selling assets off of their balance sheet, mostly long-term treasuries and mortgage-backed securities. And as they sell those assets, that adds supply to the bond markets, pushing rates higher. So that's been a force that's been pushing mortgage rates higher for the last few years. If they pull back on that, that can also help to pave the way for lower mortgage rates long term. Hope you have a great weekend. Talk to you soon.